Hi there, welcome to another segment of Meeting People. My name is Eugene Engmann, your favorite host. Today we have the opportunity of meeting Joseph Haeberle. He works at the Madison Fire Department. He's going to tell us a little about himself and he's going to answer a few questions for us so we can get to know him. Joseph, could you give us a brief background about yourself?
Sure, my name is Joseph, like you said. I've lived in Rexford for most of my life and I've worked at the Madison Fire Department for about 18 years. I work as a paramedic captain and just kind of help run the shift and make sure everybody gets to where they need to go. That's what I do.
Nice, thank you so much. So Joseph, say the fire department or firefighting wasn't an option, what's something you would have gone into?
If I couldn't be a firefighter, I probably would try and be either a police officer or I would have joined the military if they would have taken me.
Nice. Now Joseph, tell us what's something over the years you've learned as a firefighter or with what you do?
That's a pretty broad question. I think that I've learned that, I guess the thing I would share that I've learned is that the people that do firefighting, you would be right in there with it as well, I'm sure, are people who really are pretty selfless, and my partners, they want to help people out all the time. Disappointed when they don't get the opportunity to, and I think that's one of the things I've learned. And I've learned that it's a real, I don't want to sound like I'm glad when other people get hurt or have a fire or something like that. It's not that at all. But I am very grateful that I have the opportunity to help people out when they need help, and that is a feeling that I don't know. You might get it in some other jobs as well, but it's a pretty good feeling to be able to go out and help people out, and it makes you feel good.
That's great. This just came to mind, though. Can you tell us about an experience fighting fire or something that has always stuck with you, like something very unique or something like, oh man, I went firefighting and I'll never forget this experience?
One of the first fires that I went on, that was like, the house was actually really on fire. I went in with my partner and we were pretty excited because, it's a fire, we've trained for this, we've never done it before. And we went in and he's crawling in front of me and he's like, there's fire, I see fire. And I got to where he was and it's just the carpet, and the flames were about that big, and it was a little bit of a letdown, to be honest, but it was good because we were able to easily put the fire out and help the person's house not burn down, so it was great.
That's great. Well folks, these guys always put their life on the line for us, and anytime you see one of them or you recognize them, do go out of your way to tell them how grateful you are. So do you mind taking us around just to see some of your...
Sure, let's go take a look.
Okay.
The question was how do firefighters get the water to come out of the truck? And this is kind of how this happens. So just like regular cars, fire trucks have a drive and reverse and neutral. When we show up to a fire scene, we stop in a safe position. We pull the parking brake after we put it into neutral, and then we will shift the truck into what's called pump gear. In this particular truck, that's done by activating this switch down into the pump position and then pushing drive. And that will cause the truck to go into pump gear and make the engine then power the impeller that will drive the water to spray onto the fire. And that's how that's done.
Joseph, do you mind giving us any advice? What advice would you give to those watching about pursuing their goals and their dreams?
I think if you want to pursue your goals and your dreams, you need to decide what the goal is, and then think about that and think about the things that you can do to make it so that you're more likely to be able to be successful, and then take actions that concrete actions that are going to lead towards that. If you want to be a firefighter, find a place that you can do it, and then start applying and start taking the classes that will qualify you to get a job someplace. Don't give up. You always have setbacks in life. Don't give up, keep trying, and realize that the things that might seem bad at the moment, a lot of times the good things can come from that. So stick it out, keep a good mental attitude, stay positive, and things will work out for you. That's what I'd say.
Nice. So first, find out what you want to do and stick with it. Be positive and you'll be able to achieve your goals. Well, folks, today we learned something about firefighting. We got to see the trucks. We got an idea of what they go through to help us. I'll catch you on the next segment of Meeting People, and feel free to subscribe, and see ya. Thank you.